Hello my dear students, welcome to my YouTube channel DV Chetri. This is class 10 ICSE Mathematics. Today we are going to start new relations or new chapter, section and midpoint formula. Okay. And today we will learn the basic concept of the section formula, how to derive the formula, then how to utilize this formula in the different type of questions. Okay, before going to start this new session, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe, like, comment and share with your friend. For new updates video, please click the bell icon. If you want to see others videos or other chapters videos, please click I button and go through the playlist. Now let me start. Now today we are going to start new chapter. Okay, section and midpoint formula. Okay, section formula means the dividing any line or pair of coordinate at any point. Okay, suppose let me explain by drawing the figure. Suppose there is a one line. Okay, suppose this is a one line, then there is a one point A and another point B is there, and suppose let's mark the coordinate of A is x1 and 1. Always mark this first coordinate is x1 y1. Okay, for easy to solve the problem. Okay, while you're doing the sum, will you sketch the same type of figure. Okay, same type of sketch to solve the questions, because if you solve all the type of questions this way, it is very easy to solve. Now then we can represent, always B can be represented by coordinate x2 y2. Remember this one. Then section formula means to break this line. Okay, to trace this line at any point, that is called section formula. And for midpoint formula means we have to break this line at exactly middle of these 2 points. Okay, if we break this line at the middle of these 2 points, then it is called midpoint formula. If you break this line at any point, okay, other than midpoint, then we have to use section formula to get that coordinate. Okay, if we are breaking this line, suppose imagine this is the plane, and if we are going to break at the middle, then in that case, to find the coordinate of this middle point, always use midpoint formula. If we are breaking this plane at any point, okay, other than the midpoint, then in that case we need to use the section formula to find the coordinate of that point. That's why let's mark this is the point other than midpoint. Okay, this is the point other than midpoint. Then we will always represent this by p x comma y. Okay, then what is section formula? The section formula help us to get the coordinate of this point. Okay, this dividing point, this is called dividing point. A and B divided by P, okay, in the ratio m1 is to m2. Okay, then their ratio is, then from A to P, the A to P ratio is m1, and B to P or P to B, the ratio is m2. Okay, this is called, because this line is divided in some ratio. Now this is the ratio. Now if you know the ratio and the coordinate of A and B, we can easily find coordinate of P by using the section formula. Now how to derive the section formula? From figure. If you forget the formula, then we can derive the same formula from the figure. Now I will show you. Section formula help us to find the coordinate of this dividing point. Okay, this is called divider point, and other than the midpoint. If this A and B, if the line joining the A and B divide exactly at the midpoint, in that case we'll use the midpoint formula. If it is divide other than midpoint, then we'll use the section formula, get the coordinate of that dividers. Okay, now according to section formula, now how to get the section formula help us to get the coordinate of dividing point xy. Okay, you can find together, we can find separately also. Now I wrote the together xy, that's why we're going to find the together. Then first is x, Then to find the coordinate of x, always take the x coordinate of from both the point. Okay, x from here, x from here. Then how to get? Just look at here. Take this m1 and do the cross multiplication with x2, and take this m2 and do the cross multiplication with and get the sum of these two. Okay, now how to get the coordinate? Now m1 multiply x2, that means m1 x2, m1 x2, then plus m2 x1. Okay, m2 x1 and divided by sum of ratio, that means m1 plus m2. Similarly, to get the coordinate of y, just get the ratio and multiply with the cross multiply with the y coordinate. Okay, that means m1 y2, then m2 y1 divided by sum of ratio. This way, this is the section formula. This formula is called section formula, and it's very easy to get this formula. If you forget, you can get the formula from figure. That's why figure is very important. While you're solving the problem, always sketch the rough figure. Okay, now another clue is also there. How to memorize this formula. Now another clue is there. Just their number must be alternate. Look at here. When m is 1, the x is 2. When m is 2, x is 1 and divided by sum of the ratio, and this is for x. Okay, to find the value for x. Okay, and for y, just see the number. Their number is 1 and 2 is there. That means when m is 1, y is 2. When m is 2, y is 1 and divided by sum of ratio. Then you can find together the value of xy. If you're facing difficult to get the value of xy together, we can get separately also. How to get the separately? Now look at here. To get the value of x separately, then x is equals to this first formula for x, because they are separated by comma. Okay, they are separated by comma. To find the value of x, then write this formula m1 x2 plus. Without looking at figure also, we can memorize this formula by our technique. What technique is there? Just check their number. Okay, m is 1, then x is 2, m is 2, then x is 1. Okay, then m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2, and this is for x. And second formula for y, then you can get the y also separately. Then m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 m2. Okay, if you want to find the value of x and y together, you can find it. If you want to find separately, you can find separately by using the formula. Okay, and this formula is called section formula. And when to use this section formula to find, if question asks to find the ratio, then that time obviously use this formula, because every years they will ask find the ratio when line divided by x-axis or y-axis or by this coordinate. Okay, this is a very important, because they will put every year one question to find the ratio. Okay, then on another way, if the line divide other than the midpoint, okay, if the line joining the 2 points, okay, if a line divide joining the 2 points other than midpoint, then we again use the section formula to find the coordinate of that divider points. Okay, now and remember, if the line is divided by x-axis means the y is 0. Okay, if the line is divided by y-axis, now that is very important. Okay, if the line divided by x-axis, that means the x is there and y is 0. Okay, and for that case, if question is saying if the line is divided by x-axis, and remember for that case we have to write here x comma 0. Okay, that means y is 0. And same case, if the line divided by y-axis, then x is 0, y is there. Okay, and if the line is divided by y-axis, that means don't forget to write 0 comma y in place of p coordinate. Okay, that is very important. Okay, x-axis means y0, y-axis means x0, because they will give this type of questions to find the ratio of a line of, right? Okay, at what ratio the line divided by x-axis or y-axis, this type of question they will put everywhere, and that's why this is very important. I think you got the clue how to memorize the section formula. Okay, section formula, we have two techniques, one from the figure by doing the cross multiplication. For x, do the cross multiplication ratio and x variable, okay, and get their sum up and divide by the sum of the ratio. And for y, get the cross multiplication of y variable and write their sum of product and divide by the ratio. Otherwise, simple technique is there, just m is 1, x is 2, m is 2, x is 1, divide by sum of ratio. Similarly, m is 1, y is 2, their number is alternate. Okay, 1 2 1 2. Okay, remember 1 2 1 2 is there. Okay, now this is about the section formula. Then we already discussed when to use if question asks to find the ratio, that time use the section formula. If a coordinate, if the line divided by this axis or this axis other than midpoint. Okay, if the point lies exactly midpoint between the 2 points, then we always use midpoint formula. Okay, now let's discuss about the midpoint formula. Midpoint formula. Midpoint formula means if there is line joining the 2 points. Okay, if the line joining the 2 points, and remember this is always marked by x1 y1 for our EG. Okay, the first coordinate is always represented by x1 y1, and second coordinate always represented by x2 y2. Okay, x2 y2. Then midpoint means the point must be lying at the middle point of these 2 points. Okay, and for that means the ratio of m1 m2 is 1:1, because the length of these pieces of lines are equal. Okay, the length of these pieces of lines are equal, that's why the ratio is 1:1. If you replace this m1 by 1, m2 by 1 in this formula, we will get the midpoint formula. Okay, if we replace this m1 by 1, m2 by 1, then 1 plus 1 2, 1 1, and 1 plus 1 2. That means if you write here 1, then 1 into x2 x2, 1 into x1 x1. That means midpoint is very easy. Sum of the coordinate of 2 divided by 2. Sum of the coordinate of x1 x, okay, 2 points. For x variable, x1 plus x2 divided by 2. For y variable, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. It's a very easy, the midpoint formula is very easy to remember. Okay, now look at here. Suppose midpoint formula, and this is always represented by p in general. Okay, you can use any letter, then xy. Okay, then if you want to find the coordinate of xy by midpoint formula, is very easy. I already said how to get the midpoint formula from section formula. Just replace m1 and m2 by 1 1. Okay, otherwise you can write directly x1 plus x2, x1 plus x2 divided by 2, then y1 plus y2 divided by 2. You can get from there also, or you can write directly also. Okay, now this is the way of finding the value of x and y together. If you want to find separately, then what is the formula for x? X is equals to x1 plus x2 divided by 2. Then y equals to y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Okay, otherwise you can write here y equals to y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Okay, now same thing you can do mentally also. Midpoint formula is very easy. Then when to utilize this midpoint formula? If the point lies exactly midpoint of the 2 lines, 2 points. Okay, not 2 lines, 2 points. Suppose a circle circle, if you have questions asking about the circle, then the center point is the midpoint. The center of circle is midpoint. Okay, if the triangles divide at the midpoint of any sides, then okay, it is depends on the questions. If question said that the point lies at the midpoint up to these 2 points, then we'll use the midpoint formula. If they are talking about the circle, then we'll use the midpoint formula, because the center of circle always lies at the midpoint of their circumference. Okay, middle of their circumference. Now suppose let's use, suppose a coordinate is 2 minus 3, then b coordinate is 4 3. Okay, then this is divided at the midpoint, and the midpoint is always represented by xy. Okay, then how to get the value of this middle coordinate, midpoint coordinate of this midpoint? We will use this formula to find the value. We can find together. Okay, we can find it together. Now always mark this is x1 and y1, and this is marked x2 y2. Okay, then how to get the value of p, coordinate of p, x comma y? Then we'll use the formula. Formula is x1 plus x2. Always write the formula, because you will get the 1 marks or half marks for this formula. Okay, then y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Don't do directly. Then now it's easy. How to get the value of x? Then x plus x, 2 plus 4 divided by 2, because x1 plus x2, that means 2 plus 4. 2 plus 4 means 6 divided by 2. Okay, let me do simple form. 2 plus 4 divided by 2. Then how to get the value for y? Y plus y. Y plus y, minus 3 plus 3. Minus 3 plus 3 divided by 2. Then let's simplify. 6 divided by 2. 2 plus 4, 6 divided by 2. Then 3 minus 3 plus 3, 0 divided by 2. Then what is the final coordinate of midpoint? 3 0. Same thing you can do mentally also. Okay, same thing you can do mentally after getting the concept. How to do mentally? They get the sum of x. 2 plus 4, 6. 6 divided by 2, 3. Then minus 3 plus 3. Minus 3 plus 3, the sum is 0. 0 divided by 2, 0. You can do same thing by directly also. If the question is long type questions, and we have some in the questions in the somewhere we need to use the middle point formula, in that case we can use the midpoint formula directly also. But if questions are simple question to find the center of circle, to find the midpoint of these two lines joining the points, then use with the formula. Okay, so the formula how to utilize there. Okay, now this is the simple question, and this midpoint formula is very simple to utilize. And then this sections formula, and section formula is very important. According to the board exam, they always put one questions to find the ratio or to find the coordinate of dividing points. And now I'll do one simple question for that section formula. Okay, now section formula. Suppose A and B. Okay, the suppose coordinate of A is 2 minus 1, then coordinate of B is 5 0, then ratio is given. Okay, suppose ratio line divide is 2:3. 2:3, that means this is 2:3 means m1 is to m2. Okay, this is value for m1 and this is value for m2. Okay. Then question asks to find the coordinate of divider point. Okay, if this is divided by p and coordinate of p is xy, then how to get the coordinate? And I am saying always represent this by x1 and y1. The first point is always represented by x1 y1, and second point always represented by x2 y2. It is easy to solve the questions. Okay, then this point in between these two lines always mark as xy. Okay, always mark as xy. Then use the section formula. If this ratio is provided and the point is other than midpoint midpoint, then we'll use the section formula to solve this type of questions. Now how to utilize section formula? Let's find separately. Okay, if you want to find directly, you can use this directly formula, otherwise use separate formula to find in value of x and y separately. Okay, now let's use the formula. Then no need to memorize the formula. You can form the formula from here, otherwise by using the clue. If the m is 1, then x is 2. For x, we have to utilize x. Okay, now for x, what to do? m1 x2, because their number must be different. Okay, and plus m2 x1 divided by sum of the ratio. Then y, say for y, we always use the y coordinate, don't use the x coordinate. For y, and say m1 y2 m2 y1 and divided by their sum of ratio. Okay, now substitute the value. m1 2, multiply x2 5, then plus m2 3, multiply x1 2 divided by 2 plus 3 because m1 plus m2 2 plus 3. And similarly for y, m1 2 y2 0, then plus is there, m2 3 into y1 minus 1 divided by m1 plus m2 means 2 plus 3. Now this is x is equals to 10 plus 6, 2 3 is 6 by 5. Then y equals to 0 plus minus 3 1 is 3 divided by 5. Then x equals to 16 by 5. Then y equals to minus 3 by 5. Then after getting the value of x and y, please write together. Okay, because to write the coordinate of any point, we have to write the value of x, y together. Okay, then coordinate of p, x comma y, that means p in place of x 16 by 5, then in place of y minus 3 by 5. This way we have to utilize the section formula to find the coordinate of unknown points. Okay, now this is a very important. From next session we'll solve the questions from textbook. Till there, go through this video, and if you got some idea from this video, you can try to solve questions from your textbook. Otherwise we'll start solving textbook from next sessions. Okay, till there, take care, stay at home, stay safe.